Your capacity to generate your best and most abundant results is all up to you. You get to tune and tap into your broad intent with all its opportunities, or you do not. You are able to align with all that is, or you do not. You are able to connect with non-physical energy and your non-physical identity that's in behind the puppet show, or not. You get to choose. You get to connect and integrate and plug in as powerfully as what you want to, or not. That is the way it goes. It is a simple choice of tuning into the right frequency, getting yourself out of the way long enough so that you may be non-resistive to your most expansive, abundant opportunities. You are always creating the most perfect of results for your life. You are generating wonderful outcomes. You are requesting it. You are allowing yourself to generate a higher frequency of energy so that you may draw to you that which you most desire. This is the way life is done for the wise. This is the way that life is done for those who understand the true nature of power. That power is a power that is present when you get all the obstructions out of the way, when you're footloose, fancy free, when you're in your non-resistive state. That's when you're able to be powerful, you see. And if you're in a level of resistance, the question to ask is, how much resistance do I have in my life concurrently? How much resistance am I adding to this right now? When I wake up in the morning and I greet my family, how much resistance am I generating? When I'm getting myself prepared for work and I go to work and I mix it up with my work colleagues, how much resistance am I carrying into those conversations and those discussions? As I'm going about my day, thinking about who I am and what I'm about and where I'm going, how much resistance is compounding against you? How much are you working against? What are you working against? What's the depth and the level and the height aspect of that resistance? How big is that resistance? If there is just resistance there, the question to ask is, how much resistance is there? How much resistance am I generating? How much resistance am I generating in my friendships, to my partner, to my children, to my career, to my abundance? How much am I generating resistance against my athletic abilities, my ability to enjoy the wonderful unfolding of life, to travel, to explore, to have fun? How much resistance am I laying in front of me? How much resistance am I carrying that's truly reducing my capacity to thrive? So that's the hard work, is understanding where that resistance is coming from and changing your mind so it releases that resistance. It's no longer a resistance quality, or it doesn't carry as much authority into your life going forward. The whole concept of taking the thought that is being destructive and you binning it and reaching for a thought that's a little bit less resistive, and keep on going forward like that until you have cleared the database of all the crap that's been beating you up and holding you back forever. That's why we encourage you to have fun. That's why we encourage you to not take yourself too seriously. That's why we encourage you not to take anything too seriously. That's why we try to encourage you to be on the path of least resistance, the ease and flowiness of your life, because you're constantly generating the same old thing but expecting a different result. You need to get content with it. You need to find the joy of living. You need to find the joy of thriving and prospering. You need to find the joy of just breathing and enjoying the unfolding of your existence, the beautiful gathering of the most perfect intent for yourself. You need to start living life on your terms, your way. Your way is never the wrong way, because when you are finally tuned and tapped in and turned on to your best intent, that has to be what you must do to exist and to live and to thrive. You must follow that. You must pursue your reason for being. You are more powerful this side of non-physical than you'll ever understand. And you will either accept your power to change or you will not. You will either accept your opportunity of a least resistive life, or you will not. You'll keep adding the loads of resistance. You'll keep refusing to change and look at yourself from a deeper perspective. You'll refuse to have the fun, and you will reduce your capacity for joy. Make sure that you focus on your capacity in this, and only you, because everyone else is doing their own thing. And you are there, and you're the one that's getting bent out of shape. So the real question is not about anyone else or any other member of your family. The real question is, why are you doing that within yourself? You need to be able to understand that there is a world's way of doing things, and there is your non-resistive state way of doing things. You need to find a way how to relax and take the edge off all of this, because you're focusing on everything that's making it so intense and serious, and it just needs to be fun and light and easy. You're going to have to find a way in you to rewrite the training, to rewrite the grey matter that is convincing you that you have to behave and talk in certain ways because of this, this and that. You need to retrain the way that you look at it, because the perspective that you have of it is not serving you or anybody else. And it's unique for every single one of you. You all have your work to do. No one gets out of this scot-free. All that make-believe, who's holding the strings of your life? Who have you let take control to convince you that you no longer have the power and capacity to live life on your terms, but rather the puppeteer who's pulling the strings you've given all the power to?